Why have I waited till the last second to do my Club World Cup predictions? The tournament starts in 3 days. I still haven't made my predictions. And who knows, this video might take me a while to edit. Anyway, without further ado, here are my full predictions for the FIFA Club World Cup. Group A, Al Ahly, Inter, Porto, and Palmeiras. I would say the two teams who are favored to go through in this group are pretty obvious. I'm going to put Al Ahly 4th place, sorry, but the Egyptian team is not going to do very well in this tournament. And then there's Inter Miami, who's literally carried by Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. They're not even in the top 5 in the MLS standings. If they're not in the top 5 in the MLS, how do you expect me to put them above Porto or Palmeiras? I'm going to put them 3rd. Their defense is also very, very dodgy. And then we come to Palmeiras and Porto. I honestly think Palmeiras can win this group, and I'm going to predict them to win this group. They are one of the best Brazilian sides, and I think they have the potential to beat Porto, who've lost some big games in the Liga NOS this season, and I honestly think that Palmeiras have the quality to beat them. Group B, Atletico Madrid, Botafogo, PSG, and the Seattle Sounders. So they are the obvious answer to put 4th place, and will not even grab a single point, not even against Botafogo, because Botafogo are a very, very good Brazilian side. Even though they are one of the best teams in Brazil, I'm still going to put them 3rd because Atletico Madrid and PSG are 2 of the top clubs in Europe. But who is going to get that 1st place? I'm going to put PSG. They won the Champions League. I don't see them slipping to Atletico Madrid. It's going to be 9 points PSG, 6 points Atletico Madrid, 3 points Botafogo, 0 points for Seattle. Group C consists of Bayern Munich, Benfica, Boca Juniors, and Auckland City. Auckland City are coming 4th. I'm sorry, but a New Zealand side cannot compete on the level of an Argentinian side and 2 of the most famous European clubs of all time. I'm so confident that Auckland City won't get a single point, that if they do get 1 point, I will delete my YouTube channel. That might be going a little too far, but it's true. Maybe. For the other 3 positions, I can see Bayern Munich sweeping this group with 9 points, maybe 7 points, but realistically, they should make it out with 9 points. And I actually had a tough time predicting 2nd place, because I feel like Boca Juniors could potentially sneak 2nd place, but I put Benfica in 2nd, just because I think they have more quality, and they play in Europe, in the Champions League. So yeah, Group E is... Before we continue the video, I have to say, I somehow forgot about Group D. So here were my predictions for the group. I had Chelsea 1st, Flamengo 2nd, LAFC 3rd, and Tunis 4th. So sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to the video now. Inter Milan, Monterrey, River Plate, and Urawa Reds from Japan. I think the Urawa Reds are definitely going to come 4th in this group. The other three teams definitely can make it through. I think Inter Milan is definitely the favorite. I think they will bounce back from the 5-0 defeat in the UEFA Champions League final against Paris. And they will win this group, but maybe not with full 9 points. I could see them maybe slipping, maybe getting 7 or 6 points. And I think River Plate possess enough quality to come 2nd place, Monterrey 3rd, and of course I already stated Urawa Reds in last place. I hope I'm saying that right. Borussia Dortmund, Fluminense, Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, and Ulsan HD from South Korea. I think Dortmund will come 1st place. Ever since the mid-season in the Bundesliga, they were like 11th place. They've bounced back brilliantly, and I think they're going to get a full 9 points in this group. 2nd place, I think Fluminense possess the quality and are just frankly stronger than the Sundowns and Ulsan HD. And then for 3rd place, I'm going to put the Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, and in 4th, I'm going to put Ulsan HD. Group G is Al Ain, Juventus, Manchester City, and Wydad Casablanca. Well, 1st place, I'm going to put Manchester City. They made 2 big signings, Ranieri from AC Milan and Ait Nouri from Wolves. And they've bounced back in the Premier League brilliantly since they had that woeful mid-season. And I think they're going to come 1st place easily in this group. I think 2nd place is pretty easy to predict in this group as well. It's going to be Juventus. I'm going to put Al Ain in 3rd place and Casablanca. I hope you guys do well, but I'm going to put you 4th. Lastly, Group H, Al Hilal, Pachuca, RB Salzburg, and Real Madrid. Okay, well, 1st place is obviously going to be Real Madrid. If Real Madrid fail to get 1st place in this group, I will fly to Madrid sometime in the next 2 years. I'm going to bet Al Hilal 2nd place. I mean, just because RB Salzburg had a pretty underwhelming season in both the Champions League and Austrian Bundesliga, where they finished 3rd place. So I'm going to put Al Hilal in second, Salzburg third, and then, sorry, Pachuca, but you're going fourth. Time to predict the knockout stages. Palmeiras versus Atletico Madrid. I'm going to be cheering for Palmeiras just because Arsenal's on this tournament, and I'm going to pick a random team to support, but I think Atletico Madrid are too strong for them and will probably win maybe 1-0. Bayern Munich versus Flamengo. I think the German side will absolutely blow this team out of the water. Inter Milan and Fluminense. Well, I'm going to go 2-0 Inter. I honestly don't think I'll be predicting any team outside of Europe to make the quarters. Manchester City versus Al Hilal. This game is going to be an absolute demolition if it happens. 5-0. Porto versus PSG, a side who couldn't even win Liga NOS versus the Champions League winners. Yeah, you know who I'm going to predict. PSG 3-0. Benfica versus Chelsea. I might be a little biased just because I support Arsenal, but I'm going to say this game goes all the way to penalties, and Benfica win 5-3 on penalties against Chelsea to make the quarterfinals. River Plate versus Borussia Dortmund. I'm going to go for 3-1 Dortmund. I could see it being a little closer though. And then Juve versus Real Madrid. Should be Real Madrid. 2-0. Atletico Madrid versus Bayern Munich. I could see this game going either way, but I think Bayern Munich would be the favorites, and I'm going to go for them 1-0. Inter Milan versus Manchester City. A repeat of the Champions League final from a couple of years back. I'm going to say Manchester City does the job. 2-0, but it could be more. PSG and Benfica. I'm going to say 2-0 PSG. Lastly, for the quarterfinals is Borussia Dortmund against Real Madrid. I'm going to say Real Madrid sneak by with a 2-1 win. On to the semifinals. Bayern Munich versus Manchester City. I don't want to predict it, but I think Manchester City will beat Bayern 1-0. And then PSG versus Real Madrid. This is a big game. Who wouldn't watch this game if it happened? I'm going to say PSG won 3-2 in extra time. So the final, PSG versus Man City, where I think PSG will win the Club World Cup against Manchester City, maybe 2-1 in the final. Anyways, guys, those are my full Club World Cup predictions for this summer. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.